You're going to meet 79 of the most beautiful women in the world, here boldly to compete for the title of Miss Universe 2000. Tonight they will be judged for their presentation in swimsuits and evening gowns, and since my character, Ridge, on The Bold and the Beautiful, lives in the fashion world, Ridge does, Ron doesn't, I think I'm keeping pretty good company here. So, after the formal competition, you're in for a real treat, because each of our delegates has brought a national costume that speaks for each of their countries, and I think they're all incredible. You're going to love them. This contest does not count, by the way, in the final judging of Miss Universe. Tonight, two local superstars also, Stella Georgiadou and Michalis Hagianis. We look forward to seeing them. We've got quite a night ahead of us, so let's get going. And I'm ready. Are you ready? Are you ready? Okay. Here they are. Let's preset our delegates for the opening number. Here are the 79 delegates competing to be Miss Universe 2000. Give them a hand.
Years ago, the mighty Aphrodite was born in the sea foam off the shores of Cyprus. She was later awarded the Golden Apple, inscribed to the fairest, beating out all others to claim the title Goddess of Beauty. It was the world's first beauty pageant, and Aphrodite was Miss Universe 1000 BC. Tonight, 79 Aphrodites from around the world go for the Golden Apple and the crown of Miss Universe 2000. Who will be the fairest of them all? Argentina, Aruba, Australia, Bahamas, Belgium, Belize, Bolivia, Botswana, Brazil, British Virgin Islands, Bulgaria, Canada, Cayman Islands, Chile, Colombia, Costa Rica, Croatia, Cyprus, Czech Republic, Denmark, Dominican Republic, Ecuador, Egypt, El Salvador, Estonia, Finland, France, Germany, Ghana, Great Britain, Greece, Guam, Guatemala, Honduras, Hong Kong, Hungary, India, Ireland, Israel, Italy, Jamaica, Japan, Korea, Lebanon, Malaysia, Malta, Mauritius, Mexico, Namibia, Netherlands, Puerto Rico, Russia, Singapore, Slovak Republic, South Africa, Spain, St. Martin, Sweden, Switzerland,
Chinese Taipei,
Thailand, Trinidad and Tobago, Turks and Caicos, Ukraine, Uruguay, USA, Venezuela, Yugoslavia, Zimbabwe, Now, Aphrodite stands with 79 of her modern-day disciples. Who will take her place as most beautiful in the universe?
Wow, wow, wow. And wow, I think that translates in any language, don't you? These girls are incredible. I couldn't do this for a couple of reasons. But anyway, while the ladies are getting ready for their first competition of the evening, I'm going to up the number of international beauties to 80. That would mean one more of the most beautiful women in the world. She's won her title with intelligence, grace, compassion, and commitment. It is an honor for me to introduce to you the reigning Miss Universe representing the country of Botswana, Mpule Kwelahobe. First, I want to congratulate you. Impule, I didn't do a very good job with your name. Kwelachobe. I gotta get
Perfect.
that thing going.
I know, right?
Okay. I want to congratulate you on a fantastic year that you spent as Miss Universe. And you can maybe congratulate me for trying to pronounce your name correctly anyway. But
Well, it has been a fantastic year for me, and I've traveled to the different parts of the world, but I must tell you that the highlight of this year has been the people that I've met that have changed my life tremendously.
And we know that you've done very extensive work with AIDS. You could tell us about that.
Well, as you know, I have been appointed a Goodwill Ambassador for the United Nations. So definitely I will continue with the HIV and AIDS work that I started. And also I have two projects in Botswana, one being the Mpule Kwalahobe HIV AIDS Trust Fund, and the other, the Mpule Kwalahobe Children's Center, which means I will continue with my work.
What can you say, but thank you. Thank you for doing that. I mean, that's beyond the scope of Miss Universe as far as I'm concerned. What's next for you now?
Next, I just signed myself a huge marketing contract as a spokesperson for Clairol.
For Clairol. Whoa. All right. Well, let's step over to the podium and begin the show this party.
I think so.
All right. Now, there are 7 people tonight who hold the fate of the delegates in their hands. And to introduce the judges for tonight's competition, Mpule, will you please do that?
Thank you, I will. Welcome, the TV editor of Britain's top-selling entertainment weekly magazine, David Spedding. She runs her own feature film and television company, Doghouse Productions Limited, in Dublin. Here's Angela O'Donoghue. Next, a public relations manager and spokesman for TVI Televisão Independente in Portugal, meet Antonio Coelho. He is the host of the world's most listened to retro music radio program, Rock and Roll Rewind. From Omaha, Nebraska, welcome Roger W. Morgan. From Denmark, say hello to producer and president of Metronome Productions, Niels Severin. A former international dancer who now works for Sky One in London, here's Sam Rowden. And finally, a man who's very well known here in Cyprus and Greece, and he's made his mark internationally as a celebrated actor. Please welcome Stratos Georgiou. Thank you all for being here. We know you have a very tough job.
These 7 judges have already interviewed each of the 79 delegates. From those interviews, they count 1/3 of the total score for the preliminary competition swimsuit. For the preliminary competition, the swimsuit and the evening gown also count for 1/3 as well. Now, at the end of the evening, our judges will tally up the numbers from that total, and we'll arrive at the top 10 delegates, who will then compete on the televised broadcast. Now, those 10 will not be announced until the broadcast. So keep your own score and see how well you do. We thought we'd give our delegates a little more time to get ready, but first I'd like to welcome one of Cyprus's shining stars, Stella Georgiadou.
Έφυγε και είναι μόνη μου. Τα κρύα μετρούσε το σεντόνι μου. Τώρα γυρίζει πίσω και μου δίνει ό,τι του ζητήσω. Τώρα μου μιλάει πεθαίνω. Τώρα μου μιλάει, τώρα με φυλάει, τώρα μου λέει πως τρελά με αγαπάει. Τώρα μ' αγκαλιάζει, τα άστρα όλα μου τάζει, τη ζωή μου όλη την αλλάζει. Πεθαίνω τότε, αδιαφορούσε, απορώ κι εγώ πως τον μπορούσε. Τώρα και τι δεν κάνει, και για μένα τρέχει και δεν φτάνει. Τώρα μου μιλάει, τώρα με φυλάει, τώρα μου λέει πως τρελά με αγαπάει. Τώρα μ' αγκαλιάζει, τα άστρα όλα μου τάζει, τη ζωή μου όλη την αλλάζει. Πεθαίνω τώρα, μου μιλάει, τώρα με φυλάει, τώρα μου λέει πως τρελά με αγαπάει. Τώρα μ' αγκαλιάζει, τα άστρα όλα μου τάζει, τη ζωή μου όλη την αλλάζει. Πεθαίνω. Τώρα μου μιλάει, τώρα με φυλάει, τώρα μου λέει πως τρελά με αγαπάει. Τώρα μ' αγκαλιάζει, τα άστρα όλα μου τάζει, τη ζωή μου όλη την αλλάζει. Πεθαίνω τώρα, μου μιλάει, τώρα με φυλάει, τώρα μου λέει πως τρελά με αγαπάει. Τώρα μ' αγκαλιάζει, τα άστρα όλα μου τάζει, τη ζωή μου όλη την αλλάζει. Πεθαίνω τώρα, μ' αγαπάει. Εγώ δεν δίνομαι, δεν παραδίνομαι. Εγώ έχω μάθει στη ζωή μου να νικάω. Εγώ δεν κλείνομαι και δεν αφήνομαι. Με μία κίνηση μ' απλά σε προσπερνάω. Εγώ δεν δίνομαι, δεν παραδίνομαι. Εγώ έχω μάθει στη ζωή μου να νικάω. Εγώ δεν κλείνομαι και δεν αφήνομαι. Με μία κίνηση μ' απλά σε προσπερνάω. Άνοιξα το παράθυρο να μπει το φως να σβήσω όλα όσα μου έκανες εσύ οριστικά. Και στον καθρέφτη έδωσα υπόσχεση να ζήσω, μόνο για μένα και καλά θα κάνω τελικά. Ό,τι μ' αρέσει, όπως μ' αρέσει, γιατί δεν ζούμε δεύτερη φορά. Εγώ δεν δίνομαι, δεν παραδίνομαι. Εγώ έχω μάθει στη ζωή μου να νικάω. Εγώ δεν κλείνομαι και δεν αφήνομαι. Με μία κίνηση μ' απλά σε προσπερνάω. Εγώ δεν δίνομαι, δεν παραδίνομαι. Εγώ έχω μάθει στη ζωή μου να νικάω. Εγώ δεν κλείνομαι και δεν αφήνομαι. Με μία κίνηση μ' απλά σε προσπερνάω. Δυο άδειες ήταν αρκετές για να ανάψουν οι καρδιές. Μου μιλάς, με φυλάς και στα σύννεφα με πας. Τα έχω χαμένα, τα έχω χαμένα από την ώρα που αγαπήσεις. να με θέλεις και όταν σμίγουμε ένα σώμα με το σώμα μου θα γίνεσαι. Είμαι ένα μεγάλο κορίτσι σε ένα κόσμο μεγάλο, σε μια πόλη που με φοβίζει και ένα πράγμα θέλω μόνο, τίποτα άλλο. Και ένα πράγμα θέλω μόνο, τίποτα άλλο. Και ένα πράγμα θέλω μόνο, τίποτα άλλο. Να με αγαπάς, να μου δίνεσαι στα σημάδια τη ζωή σου να πίνεσαι. Να με θέλεις και όταν σμίγουμε ένα σώμα με το σώμα μου να γίνεσαι. Είμαι ένα μεγάλο κορίτσι στον αιώνα που τελειώνει. Στο πλανήτη όλα αλλάζουν και ένα πράγμα τη ζωή μου ξεσηκώνει. Και ένα πράγμα τη ζωή μου ξεσηκώνει. Και ένα πράγμα τη ζωή μου ξεσηκώνει. Να με αγαπάς, να μου δίνεσαι στα σημάδια τη ζωή σου να πίνεσαι. Να με θέλεις και όταν σμίγουμε ένα σώμα με το σώμα μου να γίνεσαι. Να με αγαπάς στα σημάδια τη ζωή σου να πίνεσαι. Όταν σμίγουμε ένα σώμα με το σώμα μου να γίνεσαι. Ένα σώμα, ένα σώμα με το σώμα μου να γίνεσαι.
Didn't really include the swimsuits, but anyway, dreams can come true. Now with the help of Scott Grossman, he is the choreographer extraordinaire, I must say, and the man who has organized a lot of what you're seeing up here. With Scott's help and Ibule's help, here is the 2000 Miss Universe Swimsuit Parade. children. Carpe diem, Belgium.
Belize.
If you see the representative from Belize on television after tonight, don't be surprised. At 26, she holds a degree in media and theater and holds audition for commercials and television roles. Off stage, she'd like to start an after-school program for the children of her country. That's Belize.
Bolivia.
This 18-year-old from Bolivia loves crunching numbers. She's a second-year finance student following in her accountant mom's footsteps. She's also earned an academic scholarship to study political science next year and help the welfare of people in her country. It's all adding up for Bolivia.
Botswana.
Got a computer question? Just ask this 21-year-old computer science major. She's a second-year student who loves exploring the World Wide Web and plans to earn a master's in computer systems engineering. Her dream is to create software programs to help the deaf and blind. Let's give a .com welcome to Botswana!
Brazil.
Fluent in Spanish and Portuguese, this 20-year-old language student plans to add Italian, English, and French to that list. She wants to use her skills in international public relations and spends much of her time studying the literature of different cultures. We're getting a good read from Brazil.
And that completes our first grouping of delegates. Ladies. Angola, Argentina, Aruba, Australia, Bahamas, Belgium, Belize, Bolivia, Botswana, Brazil. A nice round of applause. Thank you, ladies. British Virgin Islands.
This 22-year-old honor student has a double major in English and mass communications. In her native Tortola, she has developed a television and radio program to showcase the youth of her island. She's also president of the debate club and has captured top prizes at international competitions. There's no arguing with British Virgin Islands.
Bulgaria.
If you're looking for the latest fashions, she soon may be worn by this 22-year-old. She dreams of being an international model and works as in the fashion capitals of the world. She also has another mission, providing computers and internet access for every orphanage in her country. That's Bulgaria.
Canada.
This 22-year-old from the Rockies says the only way to survive the Canadian winter is to wait for the summer. The daughter of a missionary, she's traveled the world with her father and would like to help the plight of underdeveloped nations as an international lawyer. Our hearts go with you, Canada!
Cayman Islands.
Our delegate from the Cayman Islands is a songbird who is releasing 2 albums with her musical group, Heat. A perfect name from a land where even the rain is warm. This 22-year-old professional singer plans to study business and music production and would love to own an entertainment studio highlighting young local artists in her country. The temperature is rising. Cayman Islands.
Chile.
This 21-year-old is a performance communications major who also studies acting. She loves reading and working for charities that help children and the elderly. She recently spent a month interviewing newsmakers on her local television station and now wants to host her own show. Just like a former delegate from Chile, Cecilia Boloco, Miss Universe 1987. Tune in to Chile.
Colombia.
The daughter of a colonel, this 22-year-old from Bogota has lived on military bases across Europe. She's a first-year law student with a fierce sense of justice. These days, she fights to protect the environment and may someday run for political office. Let's cast our votes for Colombia.
Costa Rica.
All the way from San Jose, this 22-year-old university senior loves surfing, the internet, that is. She's earning a degree in computer systems engineering and wants to pursue a master's in computer networks. Her goal? To launch her own computer consulting firm. Log on to Costa Rica.
Croatia.
On land or by sea, our delegate from Croatia can master any sport. At 23, she's an accomplished athlete and trainer working hard toward a degree in anatomy and fitness. Her dream is to become a university professor since she likes to communicate with people and earn her master's degree in sports science. It's all in the game for Croatia.
Cyprus.
From right here in Nicosia, this 19-year-old model is also a graphics design student who wants to work for an advertising agency. She's also an artist who paints, sculpts, and loves photography, and her artwork was chosen Best of Show in an exhibition last year. She says the beauty of the Cypriot countryside is her favorite source of inspiration. Kalitihi, Cyprus!
Czech Republic.
From Prague, this 20-year-old has logged hundreds of miles across Europe. She's a model and an airline stewardess who also sings in the National Czech Choral Group. When at home, she has joined the fight against cancer and speaks to groups about prevention. That's the Czech Republic.
That completes the second group of 10. British Virgin Islands, Bulgaria, Canada, Cayman Islands, Chile, Colombia, Costa Rica, Croatia, Cyprus, Czech Republic. Let's give them a nice round of applause. Thank you, ladies. Denmark.
Our delegate from Denmark not only wants to travel through Europe, she wants to pilot the plane herself. She's 23, speaks 3 languages, and now works as a commercial airline stewardess and promotional model. Her dream is to deliver medical relief to areas in need and says one day she may enter medical school. That's Denmark!
Dominican Republic.
To relax, this 20-year-old says she loves to create invention. She paints, sculpts, and even sketches on walls. She's studying communications and public relations and is serious about her career as a publicist and television journalist. That's the Dominican Republic.
Ecuador.
Our delegate from Ecuador is studying advertising and publicity. She's also a photographer and may choose that as a career. In her first official duty representing her country, this 20-year-old was sent by helicopter to deliver medicine to those in need. She says she just wants to do more to fight social injustice. That's Ecuador.
Egypt.
From the mysterious land of the pyramids comes our 18-year-old delegate from Egypt. She's studying mass communications and plans to host a show for children. She'll soon start training at a local television station to get up to speed. Good luck, Miss Egypt.
El Salvador.
This 20-year-old from San Salvador is both mother and father to her teenage brother. She's also a full-time marketing student who'd like to open a public relations and advertising firm someday. We're with you, El Salvador.
Estonia.
Our delegate from Estonia is a future filmmaker. At 20 years old, she is co-owner of a film company called Living Frames. She says all her films will have positive messages and will finish her first video when she returns to her homeland. If you see her off stage, you can't miss her. She's the one with the sash and the video camera. That's a wrap. Estonia.
Finland.
Our 19-year-old delegate from Finland would love to show you the snow castles of her country. A clothing and jewelry designer, she plans to study art at her local university. She speaks 3 languages and loves reading biographies. She's a winner in any language, Finland.
France.
Our 18-year-old delegate from France is just about to release a new CD. She sings gospel, ballads, and can't resist a good love song. She'd like to combine singing with her interest in acting and find success as an entertainer. Viva la France!
Germany.
For the past 6 months, our delegate from Germany has been an announcer for her local hockey team, the Berlin Capitals. She's featured on her own website and developed web pages for athletes and celebrities in her hometown. She is also an aspiring actress. That's Germany.
Ghana.
This 18-year-old delegate hosts both radio and television programs in her hometown of Cape Coast. She studies philosophy, English, French, and plans to use all 3 in her career as an international journalist. She later plans to pursue a master's in international relations and diplomacy to become a diplomat in Ghana's foreign service. A salute to Ghana.
And that completes the 3rd group of 10 delegates. Denmark, Dominican Republic, Ecuador, Egypt, El Salvador, Estonia, Finland, France, Germany, and Ghana. Ladies, let's give them a nice round of applause. Thank you, ladies. Great Britain.
Our delegate from Great Britain was headed for a career in criminology until she got a small part in the international film Lock, Stock, and 2 Smoking Barrels. She still wants to chase criminals, but now as the next James Bond girl. That's Great Britain.
Greece.
This 21-year-old from the ancient city of Athens is a fashion stylist who loves to recreate costumes from the past. She says she'd love to work in historical films as well as create trends in fashion magazines. Please give a stylish welcome for Greece.
This 22-year-old delegate is a biology major who plans to work as a marine research scientist. She's especially interested in medical discoveries using deep-sea organisms. When she takes a break from the lab, she works as a model and cultural dancer, greeting visitors coming to explore her island. That's Guam.
Guatemala.
If you're ever in Guatemala City, make sure to look for this 21-year-old delegate. She's close to completing her business, her degree in business administration, and even closer to landing a location for her new restaurant. She'll keep the books, and Mom will develop the menu. Give a welcome, please, to Guatemala.
Honduras.
A marketing major from San Pedro Sula, this 19-year-old earned a 4-year academic scholarship. She's a model for magazines and television commercials in her homeland. Her goal is to expand product marketing opportunities in Central America and perhaps later start an import-export business. We've got the goods on you, Honduras!
Hong Kong.
Our delegate from Hong Kong can be seen on television every Monday night in her country. She hosts a show called Human Genealogy and has also played a leading role in a recent television drama. When she returns home, she's set to star in her first film. I think a star is born here in Hong Kong.
Hungary.
This 24-year-old delegate is working on her postgraduate degree in cosmetology. She's a stylist in a popular beauty salon and hopes to open a string of her own salons someday. Let's give an elegant welcome to Hungary.
India.
A model and spokesperson for a Swiss watch company, this 21-year-old delegate says she wants to work behind the camera as well. She holds a bachelor's in economics, seeks a master's degree in communications, and wants to direct documentaries on wildlife and different cultures. I'd say she's in the director's chair now. Give it up for Miss India.
Ireland.
Take a good look at the only female civil engineering student attending her local college. This 19-year-old from Dublin also rules as the school's newly elected class president. After breaking barriers in college, she plans to leave her mark building bridges around the world. She'll cross the bridge when she comes to it, Ireland.
Israel.
Our delegate from Israel comes from Moshav, a countryside town with only 75 families. Perhaps that's why she loves painting landscapes. This 18-year-old high school senior plans to join the army, then create a charity for sick children when she returns to her native land. We know your whole town is wishing you well tonight. Miss Israel.
And that completes the fourth group of 10 delegates in the swimsuit competition. Great Britain, Greece, Guam, Guatemala, Honduras, Hong Kong, Hungary, India, Ireland, and Israel. Let's give them a nice round of applause. Thank you, ladies. Italy.
This 18-year-old delegate hails from Rome. She's studying economics and will graduate next year. She's also a model and acting student who says she'd like to pursue a career in television and movies. With her earnings, she'd like to open a computer technology company. That's Italy!
Jamaica.
If you're looking for a doctor in the house, look no further, because this delegate holds her degree in medicine, with further plans to specialize in sports medicine or pediatrics. Recently, she hung up her stethoscope to try to be a beauty queen. Well, I'd say she can make all of us say, "Aw." Give a warm welcome to Miss Jamaica.
Japan.
Tokyo's delegate couldn't forget her sketchbook on a trip to Cyprus since she just finished her degree in residential architecture. Only one thing can stand in the way of her going to Harvard in the fall, and that's becoming Miss Universe. Good luck, Japan!
Korea.
Korea's delegate says the work of Shakespeare inspired her to become an actress. This third-year drama student hosts an entertainment news program in Seoul and will star in a Korean soap opera when she returns home. Well, I hope she gets a good part. Maybe I should recommend her to my producers. Say hello to Miss Korea.
Lebanon.
Beirut's delegate is completing her final year of law school and won't settle for a career as a lawyer. She has to become a judge. This 22-year-old is extremely proud of being the creator of a college's first alumni association. Here comes the judge from Lebanon.
Malaysia.
This flight attendant flew away from the real estate field to set foot on every continent, learn 4 more languages, and climb the Great Wall of China. But her favorite place on earth is at home in bed with a book. Sounds good to me. We're glad you could make it. Miss Malaysia.
Malta.
Her island is home to the computer chip, so Malta's delegate is studying electronics and computer technology. She's the first person from St. Lucia to represent her country in the Miss Universe pageant. And this trip to Cyprus was her first flight. We're glad to have you, Malta.
Mauritius.
It took our delegate from Mauritius 24 hours to get to Cyprus, but she says the trip was definitely worth it. She's a professional hair designer in one of her island's top resorts, with dreams of owning a beauty spa. Best of luck to Mauritius.
Mexico.
The delegate from Mexico has always dreamed of becoming an ambassador for her country. Currently, she's a business administration major and plans for a master's in international trade. Up next, establishing an import-export agency. Show us your goods, Mexico.
Namibia.
The University of Namibia is where this model is getting her law degree. Modeling throughout Europe and her country exposed her to the roles of women around the world. Becoming an attorney will enable her to give them their proper representation. Sign me up, Namibia.
This completes the 5th group of 10 delegates in the swimsuit competition. Mexico, Mauritius, Malta, Namibia, Mauritius, Lebanon, Korea, Japan, Jamaica, and Italy. Let's give them a nice round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, ladies. Netherlands.
Controlling 7-year-olds, especially 30 of them, is a hard job, but our delegate from the Netherlands has everything under control. She's been an elementary school teacher for the past 3 years and would like to host a TV show for kids. Keep your dial set on Netherlands.
New Zealand.
A nurse's aide who works with the physically disabled. This delegate's goal is to combine a business degree with her nursing duties in order to open her own rehab center. She says working with her favorite patient, Teresa, has taught her the value of not taking life for granted. We all agree. A warm welcome, New Zealand.
Nigeria.
She has always lived near a hospital, loves science, and her dad's an MD. That's why she wants to become, you guessed it, a doctor. Our delegate from Nigeria is studying medicine right now and would like to specialize in neurosurgery. Brains and beauty definitely go together. That's Nigeria.
Norway.
Our next delegate has her degree in physical therapy and works as a physiotherapist. After she gets everyone back in shape, she'd like to fulfill her dream of hosting a talk show. Much good luck, Miss Norway.
Panama.
A reporter on one of Panama's local TV stations, this delegate wouldn't mind owning and operating a station for herself. She also teaches modeling, is pursuing her degree in marketing and advertising, and is our only delegate to ever be hypnotized on air. You are getting sleepy. Panama!
Paraguay.
Our delegate from Paraguay is also majoring in marketing and advertising, but she'd like to own a factory. This way she can market and advertise whatever product she develops. That sounds like good strategy to us. Warm welcome, Miss Paraguay. A professional model and visual artist, this delegate has her degree in visual communication and is determined to support herself as a famous artist. The main reason she works as a model is to support herself and her younger brother, whom she is presently putting through college. Keep up the good work. Philippines.
Poland.
This delegate studying early childhood education and tourism. She'd like to own and operate a travel agency specializing in children's tourism. This way, she can show off Poland's beautiful children and its beautiful landscapes. We can't wait to see them. Poland!
Portugal.
She loves modeling and working in fashion. She's a PR representative and would like to own a clothing store. On top of that, she'd also like to open a modeling agency so she can be in control of all of her earnings. That's our ambitious delegate from Portugal.
2 more groups to go. This completes our 6th group of 10 delegates. Netherlands, New Zealand, Nigeria, Norway, Panama, Paraguay, Peru, Philippines, Poland, and Portugal. A nice round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, ladies. Puerto Rico.
A college graduate with a double major in advertising and speech communication, this delegate's career ambition is to become an account executive for an ad agency while pursuing her master's in marketing. Ultimately, she'd like to own her own agency. Best of luck to Puerto Rico!
Russia.
She's best known throughout her country as co-host of the Russian TV show Good News. Now she's studying to become an English translator at the Russian State Institute of Economics and Culture. She'd also like to attend their School of Theatrical Arts and maybe try a little acting and fashion design. That'll be good news for everyone. Miss Russia.
Singapore.
A political science and philosophy major at the National University of Singapore, she plans to open a clothing franchise with a friend once she's finished with school. She's also a professional musician and part-time piano teacher. You're certainly playing our tune. Singapore.
Soviet Republic.
This delegate is living every little girl's fantasy as a dancer. She studied dance since she was 6. Plus, she's a master of jazz and modern and travels with a Slavic folkloric dance group. If she doesn't make it to the Broadway stage, organizing a children's camp with friends will do just fine. She keeps stepping. Slovak Republic.
South Africa.
From the home of Nelson Mandela, this 22-year-old holds a Bachelor's of Commerce degree in Economics and Business Management. She was preparing for an advanced degree in Chartered Financial Analysis, but the call to become Miss South Africa seems so much more appealing. We're so glad you changed your mind. South Africa.
Spain.
The rain in Spain never really falls on this 18-year-old since she's so busy modeling throughout Europe. She'd like to transform her career as a model into one as an actress or TV presenter. But her passion for animals could lead to a career as a veterinarian. Boy, you'd make a lot of dogs and cats happy, that's for sure. This is Miss Spain.
St. Martin.
St. Martin's delegate is a secondary school English teacher catering to the needs of children with learning disabilities. Right now, she's completing her master's degree and eventually wants to determine educational policy in schools throughout her island or become a professional singer. That is sure teaching them. St. Martin.
Sweden.
The world of fashion and modeling has taken Sweden's delegate all around the globe. She just completed a year of fashion design school, but really doesn't want to make money from it. What she does want to do is own her own business. We hope it happens for Miss Sweden.
Switzerland.
She has dreams of hosting an international travel show and the experience to back it up. Her travels have taken her from Morocco to the USA to France. But when her feet are planted on home soil, she's an apprentice at an employment agency. Bon voyage, Switzerland.
Chinese Taipei.
This girl's best friends really are diamonds. Chinese Taipei's delegate is a certified gemologist and assistant manager of a jewelry. If you peek in this delegate's purse, you'll probably find a jar of beauty cream and a laptop computer. She's a qualified esthetician, holds her degree in graphic arts, and her proudest accomplishment is being the chief operating officer of her own salon. How about a facial, anybody? Trinidad and Tobago.
Caicos.
Her home lies just southeast of the Bahamas, and she'd love to become her country's director of tourism. She originally wanted to become a CPA and changed her calypso tune when she realized she enjoys bragging about her country much more than keeping its books. Would love to hear more. Turks and Caicos.
Ukraine.
This professional model holds her degree in philosophy and plans to use her pageant experience to further her political career. Her proudest accomplishment? Running for parliament and placing third out of 19. The other 18 candidates were all men. Hail to the chief from the Ukraine.
Uruguay.
A first-year college student studying interior design, this professional model speaks 3 languages and wouldn't mind a career as an actress. She says she likes to meditate from the top of her country's mountains because it's the closest thing to flying. How's the weather up there, Uruguay?
USA.
A future child advocate attorney with a focus on abused and adopted children. This delegate says she'd like to study marketing and real estate as well as run for state senate. But when all that's said and done, she'd like to come back to the pageant as a delegate supervisor. I think we'll all be waiting for you. Miss USA.
Venezuela.
In just 6 months' time, we'll be able to call our delegate from Venezuela doctor, because that's when she completes her studies in dentistry. She'd like to one day build a dental clinic for children in Caracas. If she could just convince more of her friends to let her practice on them. Let's all brush up for Venezuela.
Yugoslavia.
This delegate would like to combine her love of animals with her love of architecture and build a shelter for homeless dogs. She's just got a scholarship to study architecture in New York City, where she can still pick up modeling jobs on the side. Big good luck to Yugoslavia.
Zimbabwe.
Our delegate from Zimbabwe loves to cook all kinds of food, especially chocolate cakes and pastries. That fits quite well with the goal to become a doctor specializing in dietetics. Thank you so much and good luck, Zimbabwe.
That completes the swimsuit competition. Our last 9 delegates: Thailand, Trinidad and Tobago, Turks and Caicos, Ukraine, Uruguay, USA, Venezuela, Yugoslavia, and Zimbabwe. Ladies and gentlemen, a nice round of applause for these ladies and all our delegates. Thank you, ladies.
We have a big round for everybody. 79 reasons why I love swimming. Oh my God. We're going to take a little break now from the competition to introduce the second performer of the evening. Please give a warm welcome to your very own Mihalis Hajianis.
φτιάχνω σαν μυστικό θησαυρό. Με ό,τι δεν μου πες, γεμίζω σελίδες, ίσως τις λέξεις ευρώ. Φορώνω τη μέρα στον ήλιο που σβήνει, το πρόσωπό σου να δω. Στα σύννεφα πλώνω ουράνιο τόξο, για πήρα να έρθεις εδώ. Μόνο στα όνειρα μπορώ να σε αγγίζω, να αφήνεις χρώμα πάνω στο δικό μου γκριζό, και καταδικεί που το σκοτάδι θα παλιώνει, κι άλλη παράσταση στην πρόβα θα τελειώνει. Μόνο στα όνειρα, μόνο στα όνειρα, μόνο στα όνειρα μπορώ να σε αγγίζω. Μόνο στα όνειρα, μόνο στα όνειρα, αφήνεις χρώμα πάνω στο δικό μου γκριζό. Αυτό που με θλίβει, φυλάω κρυμμένο σε ένα σιρτάρι κλειστό, τραγούδια, εικόνες και όσα μαζί σου θα θέλα να μοιραστώ. Φορώνω τη μέρα στον ήλιο που σβήνει, το πρόσωπό σου να δω. Στα σύννεφα πλώνω ουράνιο τόξο, και πήρα να έρθεις εδώ. Μόνο στα όνειρα μπορώ να σε αγγίζω, να αφήνεις χρώμα πάνω στο δικό μου γκριζό, και κάθε αυγή που το σκοτάδι θα παλιώνει, κι άλλη παράσταση στην πρόβα θα τελειώνει. Μόνο στα όνειρα, μόνο στα όνειρα, μόνο στα όνειρα μπορώ να σε αγγίζω. Μόνο στα όνειρα, μόνο στα όνειρα, αφήνεις χρώμα πάνω στο δικό μου γκριζό. Μόνο στα όνειρα, μόνο στα όνειρα, μόνο στα όνειρα μπορώ να σε αγγίζω. Μόνο στα όνειρα, μόνο στα όνειρα, αφήνεις χρώμα πάνω στο δικό μου γκριζό.
Big welcome for Michalis. Thank you very much. Michalis will be back later in the evening to perform again as well. Well, now this is the most beautiful part of any pageant. Poulet, ladies and gentlemen, here is the 2000 Miss Universe Evening Gown Competition.
Our delegate from Angola is a former member of her state volleyball team. She also likes making a splash by swimming and jet skiing. After a day in the sun, she cools down to the sound of jazz or classical music, or sometimes curls up with a good science fiction book. That's Angola.
Argentina.
In the very climate of her country, our delegate from Argentina can ice skate or bike the luscious green countryside. In fact, she does both. She was a competitive ice skater for 3 years, but now enjoys merengue and salsa dancing. Miss Argentina.
Aruba.
Ping pong, anyone? Be careful. Our delegate from Aruba was a national champ in Aruba and Curacao. She's also captain of her volleyball team and loves playing on the beaches of her country. She's an expert in traditional dance and has been practicing since the age of 4. That's Aruba.
Australia.
Our delegate from Australia likes nothing better than to get her adrenaline pumping. She's tried whitewater rafting, bungee jumping, and can't wait to go skydiving. She also loves sailing the Sydney Harbor and has earned her boating license. That sounds like smooth sailing to me. For Australia.
Bahamas.
Our delegate from the Bahamas is a track and field triple threat. She set high school records in the 100 meters, javelin, and discus throw. She was also commanding officer of her high school cadet corps, which was once inspected by the Duke of Edinburgh. Let's give a salute to Bahamas.
Belgium.
A former gymnast, our delegate from Belgium was once on her national team. She studied ballet, but now enjoys swimming, running, and singing Celine Dion songs, but only in the shower. Her idea of fun? A good old-fashioned horror movie. Well, we know what you did last summer. Miss Belgium.
Belize.
Just a hint of calypso music, and our delegate from Belize will start to dance. She choreographs dance numbers for shows around the islands, especially those involving children. When she's not moving to the beat, she likes writing and swimming in the rivers near her home. That's Belize.
Bolivia.
As the captain of her national basketball team, our representative from Bolivia won a full scholarship to college. She was voted Best International Player for 2 consecutive years and returns to training the minute she goes home. She's from a family of basketball players, including her mother and grandmother. That's all in the family. For Miss Bolivia.
Botswana.
Our delegate from Botswana is an award-winning ballroom dancer and says the cha-cha is her favorite. When not twirling on the dance floor, she plays on her college netball team and loves swimming, jogging, and aerobic exercise. She also plays piano and relaxes to classical music. That's Botswana.
Brazil.
Basketball, handball, and ping pong are just some of the sports our delegate from Brazil loves. She's also been a member of her state volleyball team for 6 years. She runs, lifts weights, and burns calories dancing to Brazilian music. Well, I'd say that's obvious. Looks good. Miss Brazil.
This completes the first group of 10 delegates. Angola, Argentina, Aruba, Australia, Bahamas, Belgium, Belize, Bolivia, Botswana, and Brazil. Ladies and gentlemen, please a nice warm round of applause for these lovely ladies. Thank you, ladies. Virgin Islands.
Our delegate from the British Virgin Islands relaxes by listening to classical music and plays piano, violin, saxophone, and steel pan. She says Chopin and Beethoven are her favorites. She also knows how to throw a curveball as a pitcher on her national softball team. She's in perfect pitch, British Virgin Islands.
Bulgaria.
Our delegate from Bulgaria likes skiing and aerobics to keep fit. She also performs traditional folk dances. If you visit her, she'll take you to a monastery on the Black Sea and explain the history of her country. I, for one, would love to do that. That's Bulgaria.
Canada.
Our delegate from Canada is trained in ballet and jazz dance. In the winter, she loves to hit the slope skiing and says she's a huge hockey fan. When the ice melts, she keeps in shape, rollerblading the streets of her hometown. That's Canada.
Cayman Islands.
If you've ever wondered about diving, this delegate is the one to ask, since she's a certified sport scuba diver. When you come up for air, she suggests you experience the culture of her country and enjoy one of its many island festivals. That's the Cayman Islands.
Chile.
Our delegate representing Chile takes advantage of her wonderful beaches by swimming and scuba diving. She also likes serious aerobics in the gym. When the day is done, she prefers relaxing at home with her family and playing with her 3 dogs and pet parrot. That's Chile.
Colombia.
Just 2 months ago, our delegate from Colombia discovered she could sing. Now you'll find her practicing every chance she gets. This former cheerleader also plays the flute and enjoys a great game of volleyball and tennis. Warm welcome for Miss Colombia.
Costa Rica.
Our delegate from Costa Rica was the center on her national basketball team for 12 years. She now plays just for fun. Her new sport is tennis, but she says she spends more time picking up tennis balls then swinging her racket. Game, set, and match for Costa Rica.
Dominican Republic.
Our delegate from the Dominican Republic says she used to be a tomboy. I find that very hard to believe. She still plays volleyball and has traveled cities in Europe as a tough competitor in fencing, which she still practices for fun. I guess that would be on guard for Dominican Republic.
Ecuador.
Have you ever seen acrobatics on a horse? Well, our delegate from Ecuador used to teach the sport to children. She continues to ride, but no longer competes. These days, she prefers dancing salsa or merengue or enjoying the beauty of the Galapagos Islands. That's Ecuador.
Egypt.
Our delegate from Egypt highly recommends horseback riding in the Egyptian moonlight. During the day, she says the pyramids can't be beat. She's a competitive swimmer and once saved a life on a beach near her home. Please give a big hand to Miss Egypt.
El Salvador.
Ask our delegate from El Salvador the best way to keep in shape, and she'll say a busy lifestyle. She played center on her country's championship basketball team and still enjoys it as a hobby. She tries to hit the gym when she can, but keeps in shape with a hectic schedule. That's El Salvador.
The beauty of your face whispers the same.
Estonia.
Treasure of love you sent from.
Our delegate from Estonia likes living on the edge. She gets a rush from climbing cliffs. She wants to try ballooning and bungee jumping. She's also been swimming with sharks and has a scuba diving license. I don't think the sharks stand a chance. That's Estonia.
Finland.
Our delegate from Finland was a competitive soccer player who now enjoys skating and running. She says she has a weakness for chocolate ice cream, but you'd never know it by looking at her tonight. That's Finland.
Our delegate from France says she dreamed of becoming a professional basketball player. She's played for 7 years on a team that captured her division championship. Swimming, running, and a little hip-hop dancing help keep her in championship form. Give a hand to Miss France.
Germany. Other way, other way.
Our representative from Germany took 8 years of dance instruction and is a master in both Latin and jazz dancing. She also likes to run, swim, and go for long walks in the park.
Keeps falling apart.
That's Germany.
Searching for answers.
Ghana.
Pathways to see.
A former long jumper, our delegate from Ghana says the secret for staying in shape is chasing more than 500 children. She founded the Central Kiddies organization, which sponsors a fun festival twice a month for kids from her native region. Very commendable. That's Ghana.
That completes our third group of 10 delegates. Denmark, Dominican Republic, Ecuador, Egypt, El Salvador, Estonia, Finland, France, Germany, and Ghana. Ladies and gentlemen, please. Thank you, ladies.
Keeps falling apart.
Our delegate from Great Britain swims, jet skis, and rides horses to stay fit, but says the best way to relax is with a little retail therapy. She loves to go shopping. Now I think you had better watch out for your budget, Great Britain.
Greece.
Swing dancing and the music of Jerry Lee Lewis gets our delegate from Greece pumped up. She listens to 50s rock and roll and the soul of Aretha Franklin, but says you'll only find her singing in the shower. Well, you've got our R-E-S-P-E-C-T, Miss Greece.
Guam.
Sea cucumbers, octopus, and starfish are nothing new to our delegate from Guam. She's been diving the ocean since the age of 12 and does it without scuba equipment. On land, she likes to hike, play soccer, and was a star forward on her high school basketball team. That's Guam.
Might find her swimming or scuba diving. Please give a warm welcome for Miss Guatemala.
Honduras.
You pick the song, she'll hit the notes. Our delegate from Honduras loves to sing. She's a soloist in her college choral group and dreams of singing professionally. She can also dance to all types of music and practices aerobics to keep in shape. That's our delegate from Honduras.
Hong Kong.
Our delegate from Hong Kong recently completed a long-distance swim to raise money for a local hospital. She plays ping pong, tennis, badminton, and enjoys horseback riding very much. She's a classically trained pianist who also enjoys traditional Chinese dancing. That's Miss Hong Kong.
Hungary.
Our delegate from Hungary studied classical piano for 8 years. Her favorite composer is Chopin, and her favorite dance is the waltz. She plays badminton and also likes to paddle boat on the lakes of her hometown. That's our delegate from Hungary.
India.
Our delegate from India is from a family of pilots. But get this, her goal is to jump from a plane, not pilot it. She loves the rush of adventure sports. She's gone whitewater rafting, rock climbing, bungee jumping, and trekking in the Himalayas. That's our little daredevil, Miss India.
Ireland.
Our delegate from Ireland got her first pony at age 7. She's a prize-winning equestrian who's been competing since the age of 12, has 2 horses and a wall full of medals at home. She once worked as a veterinarian's assistant and has delivered about 10 foals. That's our delegate from Ireland.
Israel.
In addition to this lovely evening gown, you're likely to find our delegate from Israel dressed in a smock behind an easel. Painting, sculpting, and any type of art project is how she spends her time relaxing. Please say welcome to our artiste, Miss Israel.
That completes our fourth group of 10 delegates. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, Great Britain, Greece, Guam, Guatemala, Honduras, Hong Kong, Hungary, India, Ireland, and Israel. Ladies and gentlemen, a nice round of applause for these incredible, lovely ladies. And thank you, ladies. Italy.
Our Roman delegate just wants to have fun by going out with friends, listening to the Red Hot Chili Peppers, and taking guitar lessons. Now, why does she look so good in her gown? Aerobics and volleyball is the answer. That's our delegate from Italy.
Jamaica.
Ever since she was a kid, Jamaica's delegate has been active in every sport imaginable, including cricket, soccer, lawn tennis, and bike riding. Now her hobby of choice is shooting pool. I'd say that puts her in the pocket. Welcome, Miss Jamaica.
Japan.
Vivaldi is this violinist's favorite composer, but when she puts on the bow, you can catch our delegate from Japan downhill racing. She's been skiing since she could walk, but also enjoys tennis, snowboarding, and swimming. That's our delegate from Japan.
Korea.
Is Michael Jackson in the house? Because this delegate would love to learn how to dance like him. She's already trained in modern dance, ballet, Korean folk dance, and sword dancing. We think the gloved one will be very impressed indeed. Warm welcome to Miss Korea.
Lebanon.
Our delegate from Lebanon has had training in ballet and Latin dancing, but Oriental dance is her favorite. When she needs to relax, she paints or takes a trip to her country's monuments and historic sites. That's our delegate from Lebanon.
Malaysia.
This delegate does her running around, not at the gym, but chasing her 9-week-old puppy named Coco. When she's not in the doggy park, she loves swimming, skiing, and she says she's a baking freak. Well, you sure take the cake here. Miss Malaysia.
Malta.
If you love what the delegate from Malta is wearing, you better get her business card because she designed her own dress. And when she's not at the sewing machine, she enjoys horseback riding, volleyball, tennis, and swimming. Well, it's a beautiful dress, Miss Malta.
Mauritius.
Swimming, volleyball, and going to the gym are how this island girl stays in shape. She also loves designing clothes, baking chocolate cakes, which she obviously doesn't eat herself, and singing in her church choir. We're sure the choir master would be very proud. Mauritius.
Mexico.
Her country has some of the best water in the world. That's why Mexico's delegate is certified in scuba diving. She also loves jiu-jitsu, the Japanese self-defense system, because it encourages people to live in harmony. That's our delegate, Mexico.
Namibia.
Our delegate from Namibia enjoys netball, swimming, and going to the movies. Although traveling and meeting new people are high on her list, spending time with friends and family is what really makes her day. Now she's making our day today. Miss Namibia.
This completes our 5th group. 3 more groups to go. Ladies and gentlemen, please, once again, Italy, Jamaica, Japan, Korea, Lebanon, Malaysia, Malta, Mauritius, Mexico, and Namibia. Thank you, ladies. Netherlands.
Our Dutch delegate has no time for herself since she just bought a house. When she's not dealing with water heaters and window treatments, she loves shopping, watching TV, and taking a long walk with her dog. That's our delegate from Netherlands.
New Zealand.
She says she's got an awesome personal trainer, and I think we'll have to agree. This Auckland native loves taking walks along her country's beautiful coastline, as well as swimming, working out at the gym, and participating in African stage dances. That's Miss New Zealand.
Nigeria.
The delegate from Nigeria says just getting back and forth from school every day is workout enough. She's naturally very active, and when she's not studying, she loves listening to R&B, reading novels, and swimming. Well, keep up the good work, Nigeria.
slalom skiing, squash, and aerobics are responsible for Norway's fit figure. She also loves singing, cooking, and spending time with her 2-year-old nephew. We're sure he's rooting for you, and so are we. Miss Norway.
Panama.
Our delegate has joined the kickboxing craze along with swimming, parasailing, and horseback riding. This delegate from Panama City once went river rafting and now wants to learn scuba diving and bungee jumping. That's our adventurous delegate from Panama.
Paraguay.
Dancing, and more dancing is how this delegate keeps fit. She also loves embroidering, reading, listening to romantic music, especially Whitney Houston. We'll always love you. Paraguay.
Peru.
Peru's delegate is an artist who loves listening to music, working out, and going to the movies. She says she would have liked to have interviewed Vincent van Gogh to get a few painting tips. Well, you're sure doing your own. Peru!
Philippines.
From Makati City, she's an artist who loves painting and crocheting. To keep fit, she does sit-ups and does a lot of walking because cabs are extremely expensive where she's from. What cab driver could possibly pass you up? Big hand for Miss Philippines.
This is Poland.
Her forte is giving handmade gifts to friends and family. She also plays piano and violin and loves listening to Portishead. When she wants to relax, she takes her dog Fred for a walk in the woods. That's our delegate from Poland.
Portugal.
Music, reading, and modeling are just a few of our delegate from Portugal's hobbies. She also likes to write, go to the gym, and cook traditional Portuguese dishes. That sounds like an exquisite menu to me. Miss Portugal.
This completes the 6th group of 10 delegates. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, please, a nice warm applause for Netherlands, New Zealand, Nigeria, Norway, Panama, Paraguay, Peru, Philippines, Poland, and Portugal. And thank you, ladies. Puerto Rico.
This delegate's favorite places is in the rainforest of her country, where it looks like you're walking in the clouds. She's a classically trained ballet dancer who also enjoys kickboxing, jogging, and going to Spain classes. Now I sure hope we can keep up with you, Puerto Rico.
Russia.
Sports is the best way to relax for our delegate from Russia. That's why she loves swimming and going to the gym. If you join her on a Saturday night in Moscow, you won't be going to a disco, though. You'll be sitting at home with her sewing, knitting, and crocheting. Hey, that sounds like a pretty good date to me. Miss Russia.
Singapore.
Our delegate from Singapore loves reading sci-fi novels and jamming with her band. She plays the keyboards in her group that's made appearances all throughout Singapore. Now she has a passion for sailing and just completed her first 10-hour journey. Happy sails, Singapore!
Soviet Republic.
When her body needs a rest, the delegate from Slovak Republic usually listens to music, reads a book, or watches a good movie. When her head needs a rest, then she prefers skiing and dancing. Keep on moving and grooving. Slovak Republic.
Her first love has always been horses, as she and her horse, Night Fighter, were the proud winners of the 1994 South African Junior Equestrian Championships. She also loves hiking, tennis, jogging, and scuba diving. That's our beautiful delegate from South Africa.
Spain.
This delegate loves surfing and riding her horse along the beaches of Spain. She's the proud owner of 2 horses, 4 dogs, 2 turtles, 1 pigeon, and 1 cat. Meow. Imagine her house at feeding time, huh? That's Spain.
St. Martin.
Delegate from St. Martin lives on an island, but she says she doesn't really like to swim. But that hasn't stopped her from jet skiing and sailing. When she wants to relax, she enjoys singing, dancing, working out, and getting some rest. Now I agree with you, St. Martin.
Sweden.
She was a champion runner in high school, garnering awards for track and field, the high jump, and long distance. She still believes in healthy habits and spends her free time working hard on a local anti-smoking campaign. Bravo. That's our delegate from Sweden.
Switzerland.
This go-kart champ stays active with aerobics, skiing, and inline skating. She started with ballet at age 7, moved on to jazz dance, and now she's taking salsa lessons. We'd love to see your moves. Switzerland.
Chinese Taipei.
Our delegate from Chinese Taipei is part of a CK dance group and has performed throughout the East. She also loves reading, walks in the park, and playing video games. But a nice bubble bath while listening to good music is her favorite form of relaxation. I would agree. Miss Chinese Taipei.
This completes the 7th group of 10 delegates from all around the universe: Puerto Rico, Russia, Singapore, Soviet Republic, South Africa, Spain, St. Martin, Sweden, Switzerland, Chinese Taipei. Ladies and gentlemen, a nice round of applause. Thank you, ladies. Thailand.
Her night in Bangkok will be spent doing embroidery with a delegate from Thailand. She makes sure to exercise before she goes to bed every night. Then she curls up under the covers with her 5 cats. Well, sweet dreams to you, Thailand.
Trinidad and Tobago.
This delegate can't resist a good lime in her country and visiting its beautiful private islands. During high school, she played tennis throughout the Caribbean and spends her free time teaching painting to underprivileged children. Please give it up for Trinidad and Tobago.
Turks and Caicos.
She's a member of our national softball team and used to play basketball in high school. She enjoys debating, modeling, photography, and hanging out at the Banana Boat Club till the wee hours of the morning. Let's all pack up for Turks and Caicos.
Ukraine.
Reading, skiing, sailing, and swimming is how our Ukrainian delegate stays physically fit. She also attends acting classes at Lee Strasberg and has had extensive training in ballet and singing. That's our performer from the Ukraine.
Uruguay.
This delegate stays in shape by running, working on the machines at her gym, and swimming. She loves romantic movies, reading spiritual books, and her favorite place is hanging out at her country's beaches. Well, we'll definitely meet you there, Uruguay.
USA.
When her mind is full of clutter, the USA's delegate plays indoor rock climbing, cleans it right up. She's had many years of athletic coaching as a champion basketball and volleyball player, and would love a starring role in her own soap opera.
To relax, our delegate from Caracas just lays on her bed and listens to Jamiroquai. She looks great in her evening gown because she swims, works out at the gym, and loves Latin dancing. But she made sure to tell me that I should tell our producers, please don't ask me to dance on stage. Oh, come on, Miss Venezuela. That's our delegate from Venezuela.
Yugoslavia.
Our delegate from Belgrade holds her black belt in karate, loves classical music, reading science fiction and dancing the night away to house music. She says the one thing she'd never do again is bungee jump because her head was spinning for 3 days. Well, we hope you've recovered. Now you're making our heads spin. Miss Yugoslavia.
Zimbabwe.
Our final delegate has always loved sports, particularly tennis, hockey, and long-distance running, and she has awards to prove it. Her latest sport is Latin American ballroom dancing, but what she really loves to do is clean her room. Yeah, that's what she said. That's the tidy one from Zimbabwe.
And that completes our last group of 9 delegates. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for Thailand, Trinidad and Tobago, Turks and Caicos, Ukraine, Uruguay, USA, Venezuela, Yugoslavia, and Zimbabwe. That completes the evening gown competition. Thank you, ladies. Coming up, the national costume.
You know, I think every one of these women is a Cinderella at the ball. Thank you again, ladies. Please give a big hand for all of them. And also, how about some applause for the mothers and fathers of our beautiful delegates who made all of this possible for them. Thank you, moms and dads. All right. The formal competition is over, but we're far from finished. First, thank you to all of the judges. Let's give them a hand, please. They have a tough job. We're going to ask you all to please leave the arena, and a new set of judges will take your place for the national costume competition. I guarantee you're not going to want to miss this. Most of the costumes are representative of each country's culture, and some are purely just fun. Now, while the delegates are putting on the finishing touches to their costumes, let's welcome back your very own Mihalis. I gotta get this right. This is your boy. I gotta get this right. Nobody told me. Mihalis Hajianis.
Δεν σ' αφήνει. Ζήτησες παρηγοριά στου εγώ τη μοναξιά και είναι δίνει. Παγιδεύτηκες, λες και ήσουν παιδί, ονειρεύτηκες αρχή, όμως έχεις αντοχή. Το φίλι σου καίει, αν θες ποτέ δεν είναι αργά. Μα τι κι αν πω, αρκετό δεν είναι. Όπου βρεθώ, πάντα κοντά σου είμαι. Ό,τι κι αν πω, στην αγάπη μείνε. Η καρδιά μου είναι βάρια, το σκοτάδι όλεμα. Όνειρα φέρνει, σώματος στη ζεστάσια, τίποτα δεν ξεπερνά. Η αγαπημένη αναπαύεται, η ζωή σου στη φυγή. Δεν χρειάζεται να ρωτηθείς γιατί, η ματιά σου έχει αντοχή. Το φίλι σου καίει, αν θες ποτέ δεν είναι αργά. Μα τι κι αν πω, αρκετό δεν είναι. Όπου βρεθώ, πάντα κοντά σου είμαι. Ό,τι κι αν πω, στην αγάπη μείνε. Ό,τι κι αν πω, αρκετό δεν είναι. Όπου βρεθώ, πάντα κοντά σου είμαι. Ό,τι κι αν πω, στην αγάπη μείνε. Καλησπέρα σας. Χαίρομαι πάρα πολύ που βρίσκομαι εδώ απόψε και νιώθω πάρα πολύ περήφανος που το νησί μας απόψε αναλαμβάνει, διοργανώνει και φέρνει εις πέρας επάξια αυτό το μεγάλο διαγωνισμό. Εύχομαι να περνάτε όμορφα. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. It's nice to be here tonight. I warmly welcome you in Cyprus, and I do really hope you enjoy the rest of the evening. Thank you very much. γλυκό κρασί. Είμαι εγώ, το μυθό να σου τραγουδώ. Μου μιλάς, είναι η λέξη σου γροθιά. Δεν πονάς, είναι τα χάδια σου σπαθιά. Στο αγγίγμα των σώματων αγκαλιασμένη μες στο φως, σου λέω παραμύθια κι όταν μπροστά σου είμαι φτωχός, με σφίγγεις μες στα στήθια. Φέρνεις μια εποχή χρυσή. Είμαι εγώ, στη δόξα να σε οδηγώ. Μου μιλάς, την αγάπη δεν ρωτάς. Δεν πονάς, ξέρεις το δάκρυ να κρατάς. Στο αγγίγμα των σώματων αγκαλιασμένη μες στο φως, σου λέω παραμύθια κι όταν μπροστά σου είμαι φτωχός, με σφίγγεις μες στα στήθια. Αγκαλιασμένη μες στο φως, σου λέω παραμύθια κι όταν μπροστά σου είμαι φτωχός, με σφίγγεις μες στα στήθια.
Miss Universe 2000, δύο ανεπανάληπτες τελευταίες παραστάσεις. Το μεγάλο σοου της Παρασκευής 12 Μαΐου, 9 το βράδυ. Οι 79 υποψήφιες σε ένα σοου που παρουσιάζει ο εκπληκτικός Sinbad. Ένα μουσικό υπερθέαμα με τους Dave Koz και Montel Jordan, τον βραβευμένο με Grammy Elvis Crespo και μια μοναδική Anna Vissi. Η αγωνία κορυφώνεται το Σάββατο 13 Μαΐου στις 4 το πρωί. Ο μεγάλος τελικός, με το ίδιο μουσικό υπερθέαμα και τις πραγματικές 10 φιναλίστ να διαγωνίζονται για τον τίτλο της Miss Universe 2000. Εισιτήρια και για τις δύο παραστάσεις στην Τέλεμα 660300 Λευκοσία, στο Στάδιο Ελευθερία και στα περίπτερα Ντέλικο σε όλες τις πόλεις. Θα διατεθεί αριθμός εισιτηρίων σε χαμηλές τιμές και στις δύο παραστάσεις.
Η μεγάλη κυρία του θεάτρου Κάτια Δανδουλάκη στην Κύπρο με το συγκλονιστικό έργο Τζόρταν, τον Ρέινολτς και Μπουφίνι. Μια παράσταση δεξιοτεχνίας, τόλμης και υποκριτικού ταλέντου. Η Κάτια Δανδουλάκη με το έργο Τζόρταν στην Κύπρο. 13 Μαΐου, Miss Universe 2000, αποκλειστικά στον Αντένα. Παρακολουθήστε σε απευθείας μετάδοση στις 4 το πρωί και σε επανάληψη στις 9 το βράδυ την τελική επιλογή της Miss Universe 2000. 79